my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different for a grocery haul than I typically do. So we're going to be doing a grocery haul meal plan video. I thought I would do this instead of showing you just what I got for groceries. I thought I would show you what I'm doing for meals this week. I do like to plan some meals and then just have like leftovers, and then maybe one night a week where I don't really know what we're having, we'll just fly and do something simple. It's just Sydney and I. If you guys are new to my channel, I am a single mom and I have a 2.5-year-old daughter, and but we eat a lot in this two-person family. So I like to shop relatively healthy and try to figure out, you know, different meals that we can use, do throughout the week, and then also use whatever ingredients that we have at home to like create meals around, so I'm not buying every single ingredient for an entire meal. You know, if I'm lucky enough to have some ingredients on hand, as well as double up on the type of meal that I'm doing for the week, so I can use ingredients in a couple of different meals, so I save a little bit of money that way. So I hope you guys enjoy this style grocery haul video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I do all kinds of motherhood lifestyle content on this channel, and I would love to have you subscribe. And let's just jump right into it. I'm a list person, so I'll either make a list in my phone, but I honestly prefer writing it down. It's just my thing. I feel productive when I make lists, even if I forget them like I did today. I had to run off memory. So this is basically what my list looks like for the week. I will try to give you, I'll give you a little like up close shot of it.
So this is the loose list that I went off of. I do like breakfast, lunch ideas, specific dinner ideas. I try to pick at least 4 or 5. That way we can have room for just convenience meals and leftovers as well, since it's just the two of us. And then snack ideas as well. And I tend to save a lot more money when I plan out my meals ahead of time.
I've kind of categorized, set up my groceries, like categorize them a little bit. So as far as breakfasts go, I like to have something pretty quick and convenient. I don't always like cook an entire breakfast. So the first thing that I got were Kashi whole grain frozen waffles. I love these because they're so easy to just pop in the toaster, and I spread peanut butter on them for Sydney, and she loves them, but they're whole grain and they make me feel a little bit less guilty about giving her waffles. So Kashi whole grain waffles, these are a staple in our house. I try to always have these on hand in the freezer. Then of course I cannot live without my K-cups, and my go-to are just some dark roast. I'm like sweating. This is not dewy skin, this is me being sweaty. Green Mountain Dark Magic Dark Roast Coffee. Those are my favorite K-cups to have at all times. Sydney and I love yogurt, and I like to try as much as possible. I try to buy the tubs of it because they're $1 cheaper than it would be to just buy 4 little pouches, and then we actually get more use. Like this lasts a lot longer than just 4 pouches of yogurt. So whenever I can, or I think about it, I try to buy this kind of yogurt. So I just got a big tub of non-fat Greek yogurt, and this happened to be vanilla. This is what flavor she chose this week. So we also do yogurts for snack as well. And then I also got whole milk. Sydney has this morning, night, day. She has this basically whenever. So, and then with my coffee, I just never ever stray from this coffee creamer. I use Coffee Mate sugar-free hazelnut. Whenever they are out of this, my whole week stinks. I'm not gonna lie. I just look forward to my coffee every morning, and if I don't have the creamer that I prefer, it's not a good morning. And then we typically do fruit with breakfast. So I have some blueberries, and I like to buy whatever fruit is on sale for that week is what I typically buy. So this week we did some blueberries and strawberries. I wanted to do strawberries because I know very soon they're gonna be out of season and just not as delicious. So we did strawberries, blueberries, and bananas. I just bought 3 bananas. I like bananas, but it's not my go-to, so 3 bananas this week for Sydney to have. And I also bought a mango. Mangoes were on sale, and I don't know why I only bought 1. I should have bought a couple. We love mangoes in this house, so I just did a mango, and Sydney will house like the entire thing. So yeah, I don't know why I only got 1, but I got 1 mango. Yeah. And then I'm not a huge breakfast person, but I do like yogurt, so I ended up getting a few different flavors. I got Chobani. I got all Chobani Greek yogurts, and the flavors that I got were key lime, Yum. I love everything citrusy and lime and lemon now. Ever since I was pregnant, I love everything lemon and lime flavored. So I got a lemon and cream Greek yogurt as well, and then a mango because I love mango. So I just got myself some yogurts. Of course, I got some eggs. We always do like scrambled eggs at least twice a week, and hard-boiled eggs, stir fries, whatnot. So can't live without those eggs. And then I love American cheese on my eggs. So I got a half a pound of Land O'Lakes White American. That is my favorite American cheese, and just got a half a pound of that. I'll also use this on sandwiches as well. Okay, so that is it for all of our breakfast foods. Oh gosh, hey, going off in the background. And then, of course, I got bread for like toast and whatnot, and we have cereal on hand and oatmeal all ready for breakfasts. And then I am planning on making a chicken tortilla crock pot soup this week. I have made it on this channel before, and I believe I put the whole recipe in the video. I will link it down below so that you guys can find it. It is so good. I could literally eat this soup every single week, and I've been craving it. So I am making a chicken tortilla soup in the crock pot. So for that, we have a rotisserie chicken. I just love the tenderness of this rotisserie chicken in my soup. So I got a seasoned rotisserie chicken. I will probably make that tomorrow because I like to use up the rotisserie chicken like within the first day or two that I buy it. So I did that. Then we have some low sodium chicken broth. I like to buy low sodium because I will add my own salt, because salt, like broths and soups and stuff, can be super salty, and I just like to add my own. And then some corn. I like to throw in some super sweet corn. This one is Green Giant, super sweet, yellow and white. I got a couple of cans of corn, but the other one's for another meal. I'll show you. And then I also got Rotel mild diced tomatoes and green chili, canned diced tomatoes. And then I love having these crunchy tortilla strips on the big bowl of soup. It's so good, you guys. But this, adding a little bit of crunch. Honestly, I should have grabbed 2 bags because I really put way too many chips on top of my soup, but it is so good, and I just got the colorful ones because it's fun to look at for Sydney and I. And then I got 4 avocados because we cannot live without avocados. We do avocado toast. I will do avocados on my soup, and also I am making some tacos too later this week, so we cannot live without avocados in this house. Okay, so that is everything as far as like the chicken tortilla soup goes. I already have taco seasoning in my cupboards, so I did not need to pick that up. And then I am also making some lasagna this week, and I just do cheese lasagna. Nothing crazy or fancy, just straight up cheese lasagna. And I already have lasagna noodles in my cupboard, so I thought lasagna is a super easy and fairly inexpensive meal to make. Pasta sauce. I'm not super picky on pasta sauce. I try to buy like middle of the road, not the $8 sauce, which is delicious, the Rayos or something. That is so good, but I try to only buy that when I have a coupon because it's like $8 for a jar. Anyway, this is just the Classico 4-cheese pasta sauce, and this one's fairly good too. And then I got a blend of 5 Italian cheeses. This one has mozzarella, smoked provolone, parmesan, asiago, and romano cheese. I like to buy I actually usually buy a tub of the fresh cheeses, but I just went with this because apparently I forgot. So I will be using that, and then I have grated parmesan already in the house. And I like to make my lasagna with ricotta and a little bit of cottage cheese, but yeah, so I did whole milk ricotta. And then I also bought cottage cheese to go a little bit in my lasagna, as well as Sydney loves cottage cheese for lunches and to snack on them on cottage cheese, and so do I. So always have cottage cheese on hand. That is going to do it for everything for my lasagna because I have the seasonings and pasta, like noodles and everything in my cupboard already. And then I am also making some chicken tacos this week. Chicken tortilla soup, chicken tacos can use very similar ingredients, so yeah, I like to do that. That way I'm not like buying too many different things for the week. First of all, I cannot have tacos without lime. I love to do lime drizzled on my tacos, as well as making like a crema with it and squeezing some in sour cream with some salt and pepper. So good. So I love my limes with my Mexican dishes. This was actually supposed to go in my soup. Some black beans, and again with the reduced sodium, I like to add as whatever sodium I want to after the fact. So yeah, so black beans can also go with tacos or my chicken tortilla soup as well. And then I got some mild salsa. Sometimes we go with like peach or mango salsa, but today we just went with regular salsa. And then I also got another can of diced tomatoes, and this one, I ended up getting this one that is garlic and onion. I love to have diced tomatoes on hand because it's so good in soups and all kinds of different recipes. My Mexican skillet that I always make, but I like to always have this on hand. So this one is the garlic and onion diced tomatoes. I love vine tomatoes as well. This will go, Sydney likes to snack on them. I like to put tomatoes on scrambled eggs, or for Sydney to just snack on, or on sandwiches and in tacos as well. So we always grab tomatoes every time we go to the grocery store. And I know there's like zero nutritional value to this, but I don't care. I love the crunch and the texture of shredded iceberg lettuce on my tacos. It's so good. So the only thing with shredded lettuce though, as soon as you open it, it goes bad within like that same day. So I try not to waste too much of it, but yeah, I use shredded lettuce all over my tacos and I love it. It's so good. And then I thought I would try a new brand of tortillas this time because I usually buy whole wheat tortillas and they're just so big and hard for Sydney to hold, and you can't fill them up. So I ended up getting these ones. We will see how they are. I've never seen them before, but these are mini ones and they're soft and flexible, a unique blend of white corn and wheat, and these are smaller. So I don't know, they sounded really good. They had a bunch of different flavors, but they were a little bit spicy flavors, and I don't know about Sydney, so. And then of course I ended up getting some shredded Mexican cheese for our tacos. And then I just buy Nature's Place chicken tenders, and I buy a pack like this, and it comes with like 6. It comes with 8 chicken tenders, and I usually split the pack in half. So I will use half of this chicken for our chicken tacos, and then I'm going to use the other half of the chicken for chicken stir fry this week. I'll split it in half and I'll freeze half of it to have later in the week, and then I will use the other half like right away. So for lunches and snacking, Sydney loves cheese sticks. So I just got, what kind did I get? The twist string cheese. Nothing crazy special about that, but she likes cheese sticks to snack on. And then this week Sydney decided she wanted turkey instead of ham. So I try to ask her what she wants, if she wants ham or turkey. Since I'm not a huge meat eater, but I like to have her have some protein. So she decided on honey smoked turkey breast, and we will be doing that in sandwiches or just plain dipped in mustard on a plate with lunches. And then I like to have sandwiches for lunch a lot of the week. So I love pickles. I ended up getting sliced sandwich dill pickles. I love dill pickles on sandwiches with just a little bit of mayo, a little bit of mustard, some cheese, black olives. So I got sliced black olives, and Sydney loves black olives as well. Whole wheat bread. I try to buy whatever bread is fairly inexpensive, but whole wheat as well, and sort of hearty. I don't like the mini breads. They just don't do it for me. All right, so that is gonna do it for our lunches. And then moving on to the next meal we have this week, I am doing a chicken stir fry. It's been a hot minute since I've done a stir fry, and I am craving one this week. This was the meal that I bought the most things for because I didn't have ingredients for it. So let's jump into the stir fry. All right, so for fresh vegetables for the stir fry, I have a head of broccoli. I like to do fresh broccoli because it just cooks better. You know, like the frozen stuff will be super mushy, so fresh broccoli always for stir fries. And then I do fresh green beans as well. So I just hand-picked some green beans as much as, I thought that we would use, because I don't like to waste a whole lot of veggies and like grab a big bag but not use all of them. And then also in our stir fries, I like some carrots, like baby carrots. So I'll just slice these long way in half and then fry them up that way. And you guys, I love these baby corns in my stir fry. They're so good. So we got a can of whole baby corn. Peppers, actually peppers will go in like tacos and the stir fry as well. I can't speak English, so I got 2 red peppers. And then Sydney loves to snack on red peppers as well, and I like to give them to her with her lunches. Okay, so this is where it got a little crazy because sauces can be very expensive. So I really had none of these in my house. So this is so good, but it's way too spicy for Sydney, so I'm just gonna use it on the side. It is a Thai sweet chili sauce. Oh my word, it is so good. If you can find this at your grocery store, something similar. I mean, this is just Hannaford brand, but Thai sweet chili sauce. It does have a pretty good like red pepper kick, but it is so good. It's sweet and tangy. So good. So I'm going to be using that on my stir fry after I plate these. And then I ended up getting a little bit of teriyaki sauce, low sodium, of course. I didn't have any teriyaki sauce on hand. And then for myself, I've been seeing a bunch of people talk about this recently, and I know about the liquid aminos, but these are organic coconut liquid aminos. They have less sodium, and they're supposed to be really good, so better for you than like typical soy sauce or anything like that. I will keep you updated. I'm sure it's delicious, but I decided to go with that to be a little bit more healthy. So that's everything that I got for my stir fry, because I already have in my freezer the Trader Joe's vegetable fried rice, and I'm going to be using that in my stir fry. So that's what inspired me to do stir fry, because I remembered I had that fried rice and it sounds so good, you guys. I'm so hungry right now. I'm sure a day this week Sydney will have some mac and cheese, so I just got Kraft cauliflower mac and cheese. It's made with cauliflower in the pasta. It's mac and cheese though. And then for snacks for Sydney this week, she always does pouches. I like for her to, I mean, she loves pouches, and I love them too because they always have vegetables and different flavors in them that she's not always having. So I got this one, which is a baby one. It's 6 months and up, but I don't care because I had a coupon for a free one. So this one is banana, zucchini, and amaranth. And I like to get that because it has different flavors for her. And then this one is a Happy Tot, and it's pears, mangoes, spinach, and chia. And then this one is a Sprout, pumpkin, apple, red lentil with cinnamon. So I like to just throw as much variety into her diet as possible, because the more flavors I give her, the less picky she is. Like, if I go a week with just doing quick convenience meals, she tends to be a little bit like, at the next like weird flavor I'm throwing at her. But if I keep throwing weird flavors at her, she eats more. So. And then also for snacks, she does these Happy Tot fiber and protein granola bars, and this flavor is the organic apple and spinach. I just always buy these. It's probably a marketing ploy, and I probably spend way too much money on granola bars, but they definitely have less sugar than all the other ones that I see. This one has 7 grams for one, but it has 4 grams of fiber and 2 grams of protein. So these are just some of the better ones that I've seen as far as nutrition facts go. The other ones are a lot higher in sugar, and I try not to do too much sugar for her. And then this is a treat this week. I don't always buy goldfish, but I happen to buy some goldfish. Whole grain ones are the ones that I always go for. So we actually had to open this in the store because we were having an emergency meltdown because she ate through all of the veggie sticks that Mama packed her. And then a snack for Mama. I need to throw this in the freezer ASAP. Chocolate ice cream with peanut butter ribbon. Oh my word, it's like thawing right now. From Friendly's. This is so good, and I've been buying it all summer. And I swear every single night I have a bowl of ice cream when Sydney goes to bed. And it's so good. And then we were out of basically all of our canned vegetables. So I grabbed some sliced carrots, some sweet peas made with sea salt, and some more corn. This is just extra sweet niblets of corn. I had plenty of beverages here already and other staples, so I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video and you got some maybe meal ideas for you to do throughout the week. If you want me to film you know, specific meal ideas, I know a lot of you guys want to see some crock pot meals, and I am on board with that. So look forward to a bunch of cook with me's, because I love filming those videos and you guys love those videos from my channel as well, it seems. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.